Now, Laura, we're friends, and I was living this in real time on your Facebook page before, during, and after all this. You knew it was coming.
Yeah.
You were trapped in Ibiza. You're a top-class DJ, and you were doing your thing. But back in Totola, at your home, was your husband and 2 very young kids.
My son's 10 months old and my daughter's 23 months old.
What was the feeling like for you to be trapped in Europe as you realised the scale of what might be coming your way in Totola?
That was the thing. So, you know, hurricanes fly through the Caribbean all the time, and there's lots of misses, and so that's how the island felt. You know, it will miss us, or we'll get a little clip of the edge, or, you know, we've been through people. I mean, it's just a common term. We're going to ride it out, man. That's just what they say, and everyone's, you know, reassured that their houses are built for this and they have the infrastructure to cope with something like this. But no, they don't.
After the hurricane hit, I know from talking to you in real time, it was like, it was a long time.
3 days, nothing.
Before you heard anything.
I saw one tiny sort of screen grab. There's a, thank goodness, there's a Facebook group. It's called BVI Abroad, for anybody that wants to know. And people were tagging family members. And I saw a sort of cryptic thing that sort of said certain families are safe, and mine was included in that. But when they say are okay, that means nothing. Are they injured? Do they have food? Do they understand what's happened outside? Because
you finally got a call.
I did. And he said everyone's fine.
What was that moment like?
Like, I mean,
so you must fear the worst. I mean, you must.
I did. I'm not going to lie. I did. You know, people always say, "Come on, have faith. We have you in our prayers," and you can't
until you know. You don't know.
Well, it's very hard to know what to say to somebody in your position, because other than saying that, what can you possibly say that brings any hope? You don't know what's going on.
No.
When that call came, all he could say really was, "We're okay," right?
He had, I think it was probably about 15 seconds to just say, "We're okay," and I just sort of switched into mum. Has Oscar got his formula? Have the kids got enough water? Have you got food? Because this is going to be a long ride for you.
And have they got enough, do you think?
They do for now. I mean, he said they've probably got about 4 days left of food. I've spoken to him recently too. So the thing that's lacking the most is maybe not the people that are going and the Marines and the Army and all those people. It's no communication.
Yeah.
So families are taking it into their own hands to get their relatives and their loved ones out. And I'm trying to do the same thing. Because from what I hear, there's not one military personnel that has gone up to that area.
Because they probably can't at the moment.
Well, they can. This is the thing.
Do you think they should be doing more?
There's 2 babies up there. Of course they should be doing more. But
how are they going to get? How's your family going to get out?
So the men in the group are able to sort of clamber through, and they've all become Bear Grylls overnight. I mean, it's just ridiculous. But they can't transport the children, so we're just. Like I say, you know, the people that work in his firm are currently armed with chainsaws going down the road to try and get the children out. And
well, look, at least they're alive, and that's the main thing. And obviously, from where you were thinking for a few hours, you must have feared the worst. The obvious question, final question, I guess, is now this has happened to you, what does it do to you psychologically about continuing to live on a place like Totola?
Now that I'm calmer and you can take a step back and look at things, Totola is so beautiful. And I have friends and family and people that live there, born there, and the most important thing for them is don't stop visiting it. They will rebuild. They need help because, you know, people are focusing on the fact that it's a wealthy island. It's a very small proportion that are wealthy. What about the doctors and nurses and teachers and people that run you know, it's for tourism, that place, and they thrive on tourism. They don't have any money at all.
No, and this one of 50 islands in that little cluster, and other islands, you know, Barbuda and some are just flattened. This is a big problem all over the Caribbean. Laura, thank you for coming in today.
Yeah,
Best of luck with getting the family out.
Yeah.
And let us know how you get on with that.